Coming up on 5 Minute News. Conservative Democrat Senator Joe Manchin will not seek re-election in 2024. Apple agrees settlement over hiring of immigrants. And surgeons have performed the world's first eye transplant. It's Friday, November 10. I'm Anthony Davis. Conservative Democrat Senator Joe Manchin, who has often bucked party leadership in the past 2 years, said on Thursday that he will not seek re-election, hurting Democrats' chance of defending their thin Senate majority in the 2024 election. I will not be running for re-election to the United States Senate, but what I will be doing is traveling the country and speaking out to see if there is an interest in creating a movement to mobilize the middle and bring Americans together, Manchin said in a statement. The move by the 76-year-old lawmaker will make it very difficult for Democrats to defend his West Virginia seat. Republicans hold the governor's office and the rest of the congressional delegation in a state that Republican Donald Trump won by a wide 69 to 30% margin over Democrat Joe Biden in the 2020 presidential election. Manchin earlier this year flirted publicly with leaving the Democratic Party and appeared in July at an event with the No Labels group where he discussed the possibility of having a third-party candidate run for president in 2024. Polling shows dissatisfaction with the current leading White House candidates, incumbent Biden and Republican frontrunner Trump. A poll in August found 8% of respondents said they would vote for Manchin if he ran for president as an independent against Biden and Trump. We will make a decision by early 2024 about whether we will nominate a unity presidential ticket and who will be on it, No Labels said in a statement. Manchin's departure will also raise the stakes for Democrats of several other Senate races, including in Republican-leaning Montana and Ohio and highly competitive Pennsylvania and Arizona, as they defend a 51-49 majority. Democrats currently hold more of the seats that are up for election than do Republicans. 3 seats held by Democrats are in states won by Trump in the 2020 election, while no Republican seats up for the election are in states where voters chose Biden. Apple will pay $25 million to settle claims by the U.S. Department of Justice that the company illegally favored immigrant workers over U.S. citizen and green card holders for certain jobs, the agency said on Thursday. The Justice Department, in a statement, said Apple did not recruit U.S. citizens or permanent residents for jobs that were eligible for a federal program allowing employers to sponsor immigrant workers for green cards, in violation of a federal law that bars discrimination based on citizenship. The settlement is the largest ever for the Justice Department involving claims of discrimination based on citizenship, the agency said. It requires Apple to pay $6.75 million in civil penalties and $18.25 million to an unspecified number of affected workers. According to the Justice Department, Apple did not advertise job openings that were eligible for the program, known as the Permanent Labor Certification or PERM program, on its website, as it routinely does for other positions. And the company required applicants for those jobs to mail paper applications, even though it usually permits electronic applications, the department said. These less effective recruitment procedures nearly always resulted in few or no applications to perm positions from applicants whose permission to work does not expire, the department said. The Justice Department did not specify which Apple jobs were affected by the recruitment procedures or how Apple may have benefited from them. Foreign labor can often be cheaper than hiring U.S. workers, and immigrants who rely on their employers for green card sponsorship are seen as less likely to leave for a different job. Surgeons have performed the world's first transplant of an entire human eye, an extraordinary addition to a face transplant, although it's far too soon to know if the man will ever see through his new left eye. An accident with high-voltage power lines had destroyed most of Aaron James's face and one eye, but surgeons at NYU Langone Health hoped replacing the missing one would yield better cosmetic results for his new face by supporting the transplanted eye socket and lid. The NYU team announced Thursday that so far, it's doing just that. James is recovering well from the dual transplant last May, and the donated eye looks remarkably healthy. Today, transplants of the cornea, the clear tissue in front of the eye, are common to treat certain types of vision loss. But transplanting the whole eye, the eyeball, its blood supply and the critical optic nerve that must connect it to the brain, is considered a moonshot in the quest to cure blindness. Whatever happens next, James's surgery offers scientists an unprecedented window into how the human eye tries to heal. 5 Minute News is an Evergreen podcast covering politics, inequality, health and climate, delivering independent, unbiased and essential world news daily.
A crazy schedule can make it easy to fall back into your dinner time recipe rut. Keep mealtime exciting with over 40 recipes to choose from every week, so there's always something delicious to discover with HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. With so many in-season ingredients, you'll taste all the freshness of fall in every bite of HelloFresh's chef-crafted recipes. Produce travels from the farm to your door for peak ripeness you can taste. We all know HelloFresh takes the hassle out of mealtime, but did you know it can also save you money? HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% less expensive than takeout. That means less stress in your day and more money back in your pocket. HelloFresh makes cooking so easy and fast. It's something that I really need in my life and really look forward to. Go to hellofresh.com/55minute and use code 55minute for 50% off plus free shipping. That's hellofresh.com/55minute and use code 55minute for 50% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.